Hi, welcome back to the Carver's Wood Shop. This is Arlene once again. This is number 9 of our series number 2, Santa, that we've been working on. What I like to do right now is I kind of pre-did some things. On our last video, I had you round off the robe all the way around, the belt on the back, and I told you when we would come back, we would finish up the face. But the one thing I forgot to mention is the pocket. And so we're going to do, I did this side already. I'm just going to show you how to do that pocket. What you want to do is just draw a square all the way around. And then you're just going to follow that square like so. Okay. I kind of pre-cut this so it's a little easier because of this camera being in front of my face. And what you're going to do is you're just going to cut a sliver underneath there like that. Just to have that pocket raised a little bit. See that? And we'll go and do this side. Then when you're done, you want to make sure you take all those little markings off, all those pencil marks off. You can use an eraser. I like using a knife to take it off because sometimes an eraser, if it's a cheap eraser, you're going to end up finding some residue and some residue on your carving when you go to paint it. Now, I had a question asked of me about bandsaws, and you can use a scroll saw if you like to cut the round portion at the end, or even a copying saw would work. But if you don't want to bother with that, like I said, I'll have those for you. So that's up to you. Either way is fine. What I want to do here is I did this portion of the beard already, so I'm going to do the other half to show you how this was made. See the squiggly lines? That's what we want to do, and I did half the mustache while I was off the camera. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the top portion first. We're going to go down. We're going to make 3 cuts. And another cut. And then I turn it around because you can split that off. So let's go this way. So it's not as quick to split it off. And we're going to go back up. Take this first sliver off. And cut this other one off. And turn it around again, and you want to take off that last little bit. Okay? Alright, now I did the eyebrows, as you see up here. Don't know if you can see that. There they are. And what I'm going to do is, what you do is just go, you do them at an angle. Okay, you go sideways this way. So we're going to go at a diagonal. We're going to go in on the top, pull up 2, 3, 4, 5 till you get down to the bottom of the eyebrow. And we're going to flip it around, and then we're going to gently, and your knives really have to be sharp for this, folks. You know, if you don't know how to sharpen up your knives, find somebody that can help you with that, either at a carving show or on YouTube. There's some places that will teach you how to do it. Okay, I'm going to put one more in the middle there. That looks a little spaced out, so let's put another one there. Okay, so that's your eyebrow. Okay, so now we're going to do the beard really quickly. So what you want to do is start anywhere. Start making your squiggly lines and kind of blend them together. It takes a little time to practice. If you're uncomfortable with doing it on your original carving and you don't want to ruin it and you want to try it, just take a regular block of wood, a basswood, you know, an extra piece somewhere, and just practice, practice, practice. See, I have a little bit of an angle. I don't like the V tool. I like doing everything with a knife. Not that I'm against the V tool. I find it's very, very, I've never really practiced with it a whole lot, and sharpening them and keeping them sharp is a bit of a challenge for me anyway, to be very honest with you. So what you want to do is just see all our lines here. Now we're going to go back, we're going to flip it over, and we're just going to follow them like this is the angle of a V tool, actually, a very small one. But it gives it a variation of sizes when you do it like this. And just go back and, you know, cut each one out again. Just take your time doing it. Now I'm going to show you a little something after I get this one done, and this beard done here. We're going to go back and we're going to finish up the edge, and I'll show you what I mean when I get these couple of these done. I'm trying to hurry a little bit for the sake of time. And one in the center yet. Alright, see on this side that I have it all the way down to the corner, all the way around. Over here I don't quite have that. So what you want to do is go back and just make a couple of cuts, even if you have to make a couple of extra cuts, and kind of extend those cuts that you just previously have done. Okay, then you're going to flip it over, and you're just going to clean up those edges a little bit. So you're going to take them down just a notch so they kind of meet at the bottom. Alright, that's all you're going to do is just kind of extend that a little bit. And that just gives it a nice clear look, even for that piece there. Let me see if I can get that. Just gives it some depth. Okay, so that's what we have. And I'm going to round that off a little bit. Okay, now we did this portion. Now this is part of the hair right here. I don't know if you can see that. Try to get the lighting right in here. And what you want to do is just take 1, 2, and 3. Flip it over, and again come back up and cut those out. Alright. Technically they're all a stop cut, and you're just meeting it. Now in the back is the hair. Okay, I did this half already, and we're going to do this half. So what we're going to do is over by the face, we're going to just start putting a few lines and have the hair turning this way. You know, like it's the hair is going down this way. So that's one. And you're going to do those little squiggly lines again. You don't want just straight lines. You can, but it doesn't look, it's up to you. You know, if you're new at it, you know, straight lines are fine until you learn to turn that knife a little bit and try to get a little bit of a curve to it. I don't always get curves to it, but I try. My next Santa I've finally chosen for number 3 is going to be one of these with the feet and the boots and the boots, and I'm not sure about the folding hands, but we'll do one with the boots and panties, pants and booties one. And I'm not sure if we're going to do an old style or a new style. Haven't quite decided on that yet. See what kind of lumber I have down at the farm there that I can cut up for it. So what you do is go back and you cut all those little lines out. Okay, and once you do all of this, folks, go back and clean up your carving completely, and then we're going to start with the painting portion. Probably two more videos, and we should have this thing completed. Okay, so take your time doing all the lines that you're doing. Just take your time with that. Okay, don't hurry, and we'll see you next time.